Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. I recently Instagrammed a picture of a makeup that I had on. You probably can't see it. But loads of people said they liked it and could I do a video of it? So that's what I'm going to do for you now. I hope you enjoy. Okay, start off with I'm going to use a little bit of Makeup Forever HD foundation. I'm going to take that on an Expert face brush and just work it into my skin. So I've recently got Netflix and I was like, oh, what can I watch on there? What series can I watch? So I started watching Suits. Oh my god, I am so in love with Harvey Specter. I don't know why. I've only seen series 1 and 2 so far. And I love it. So hooked. Me and Ian watch it every night. We're like, let's watch 2 back to back. So excited. As soon as the kids go to bed, yeah, Suits time. So whether Harvey turns out horrible in the end at the moment, I'm like, oh my god, swoon, Harvey. I'm going to leave that to set into the skin while I move on to the eyes. I've got a Bobbi Brown eye palette. This one is Rich Chocolate eye palette. Now actually, what I did use was a base on my eyes, and it was Estee Lauder Double Wear base. In the lightest colour, and I love it, but it's not in my makeup bag. I don't know where I've put it. So actually I used that and then I used this. So I'm going to go straight in with the lightest eyeshadow colour and put that all over the eyelid. I'm using a Deluxe crease brush to do that. I'm going to run a little bit of that just under the eye as well. Then I'm going to go in with this colour here, which I think is like a light brown. Don't know how you describe that colour. And I'm just going to tilt my head back and just pop that in the socket bone. And just let the brush do the work for you. So it's just giving me a little bit of shape through my socket bone. I'm then going to go in with a slightly darker colour. I've got this one here and I've got one there which I might use as well. I think I'll mix the two together. They're going to go in exactly the same place, but I'm starting with the corner and working backwards. So actually what I'm doing is pushing the brush in so that not so much of it is down this lower part, it's more in the higher part of the socket, so after the socket and then the higher bit. I don't know if that makes sense. And I'm going to take the darkest shade and a little bit of this one on a brow brush, and that is just going to be pushed along that socket line and pulled upwards. And I'm going to take a shading brush, which is the base shadow brush, and just soften that. Right, I'm then going to move on to the brows. I'm going to give my brows a little brush through. And then I've actually got Anastasia brow shadow in taupe. And it's kind of a mixture of 2 colours. I'm going to take a MAC 266 and just draw my brows on a bit. Now I do have a Kevyn Aucoin brow pencil as well. This one is in brunette and I might need it just to define the underneath of my brows. So what I tend to do is place my brush on where the lower part of the brow is and then pull it upwards so the colour is working its way through the brows. Now I'm going to come in with my brow pencil by Kevyn Aucoin. Has it got a name? No. And I'm just going to use that on the back of the brows, almost a bit like an ombre brow, I suppose. Going to go back in with the shadow just over the top of that. Same on the other side, not that you would do it different. Swap for my brow pencil again. Okay, Then I run a little bit of my brow gel over the top of that. So in our family, we draw names out of a hat for Christmas. So because it costs so much at Christmas, everyone buys for the little ones, for the kids, but we get nominated one person that we have to buy a Christmas present for, and you can spend up to £50 on them. Otherwise it just gets ridiculous and you can't enjoy Christmas because you've got no money left. So I got Tanya. So at the moment I'm like, what can I get Tanya that she wouldn't get herself? So if you've got any ideas, I don't know, I'll find something. Normally quite good, so I was quite pleased that I got Tanya. Told her straight away because we help rubbish with secrets, so I was like, I got you. So yeah, I'm excited to get her something. I'm then going to go in with an accent brush and a little bit of concealer in colour that's a little bit too light for me. I'm just going to run that through my brow bone because I want to lift the brow bone for this look. And just softly blend that through. Then for the eyeliner, I have got Laura Mercier Noir Liner. Right, I've got a Louise Young eyeliner brush. This one is got no name because it's rubbed off in my makeup bag, but I'm assuming it's an LY24. I'm going to take that and just... on its side, pull it along. I love this Laura Mercier liner. This one is drying out a little bit, but I have had it for so long and it just doesn't tend to dry out, which I just totally love. It's not so wet that it moves loads, but it also lasts really, really well. I'm going to take that in the top waterline as well. Now you can see I haven't done the end, so I'm going to go back in and kind of pull the brush back on itself to get where I want the flick to go. Then take the concealer that I used before and the brush that I used before and just pull that up there just to make that sharper. Now you can see I did the waterline before on this side because I need to be able to see how much bigger that makes the eye look or how much smaller it makes the eye look so that I can do them both evenly. I'm going to pick Harry and Edie up from nursery in a minute. Harry thinks it's the funniest thing when I've got red lipstick on to just wipe it all over my face. So yeah, it will look lovely for a little while and then he'll be like, fun. Oh, a little jog. You get a little jog, I'm just going to get a Q-tip and roll it back on itself. Should hopefully just clean that up quite easily. Okay, so this one's a tiny bit of more of a bump in there, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to go over it with a little bit of gold glitter anyway. So we're going to lose that anyway. This one is a Collections, I think. Collection, Glam Crystals, and the colour is Funk 3. I'm just going to take that on just above the black line. It's a really fun Christmassy kind of makeup. Right, I'm then going to take a black eyeshadow. This is MAC Carbon, and my brow brush that I use, the MAC 266. I'm going to take that and just run that under my eye a little bit. And just join it up with that liner there. And then mascara. Got a MAC Zoom Lash. Touch a bit of mascara on my bottom lashes as well. Back to the skin. Right, I've been using this Nars Concealer recently and I really like it. This one's in Light 3 Honey. I'm going to pop that under my eyes. A little bit around the nose. Now, when this, a little bit on my chin, when this concealer came out, I didn't like it at all. So it's funny how you can change your mind as your skin changes, and at the moment I really like it. It is a really good coverage though, so it depends how much of a coverage you like. So just work that into the skin. Now my skin is quite dry, as you know, so using actually the Makeup Forever foundation and leaving it to sit on my skin, it sets quite matte. However, you'd probably powder now if you don't have a dry skin. I'm then going to take a little bit of bronzing powder. This is medium 2 by Bobbi Brown. I'm taking that on a blush brush. My rings. And I'm actually not contouring the cheeks, I'm using it over the cheeks. So you can see by the way I'm brushing it on, it's brushing it over the cheeks so it gives me a little bit of colour. I'm going to take that around my hairline as well. I don't want to look really contoured. I'm going to take a little bit of Urban Decay Naked Illuminated. Pop that on the top of the cheekbones. It's quite a goldy finish. So it goes nicely with the eyes. A bit down my nose, a little bit in my brow bone. It should just cling to that concealer that I put there earlier. And then for the lip. Now I've got 2 red lip liners, MAC Red and MAC Brick. I'm going to start with red. I'm going to colour the whole lip in with that. Right, that's red all over. I'm then going to take Brick, and that's, oh, it's nice and sharp, and that's going to go just on the outer corner. So I'm going to colour in that edge. So you can see how it adds a little bit of dimension to the outer corner. So you get a nice shape, and then I'm going to take a little bit of, I've got Lady Danger, which is this one here. But I've also got a colour called Ablaze, which is slightly more orange, and I want to use that. I'm just going to pop that in the centre of the lip. So that's really giving the lip a much fuller kind of finish. Go back in with my pencil just to blend that out. This is the red pencil. And then lastly I need some false lashes. I have got these ones, they are by Eldora and H106. So there you have the finished look. Red lip, glittery eye, great for Christmas. I wore this with a lovely red dress for a talk that Sam and I did at the Heart Foundation, and already got it on my lips. And I really liked it, and I got so many comments on that it looked nice, so I thought I'd share it with you and maybe you guys can give it a go. Take care, I'll see you next time. Lots of love. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.